My name is Devontae. This is Antonio, and welcome to our YouTube channel, Dinks to Millionaires.
So where have we been? So from the last video, we showed you guys like our apartment, and that was like 4 years ago. And so like now we moved from our apartment and we moved into a house. After, in the mix of all of that, a lot of things happened. So like for each of us, so me, for example, I graduated from my first college program, got my bachelor's degree. COVID, it was like COVID hit. I think that was like COVID times or something like that. And then after that, I decided to go on to a accelerated nursing program. That was in like 2023. And then I graduated in 2024. So like now I'm a full-fledged registered nurse, and I work as a nurse.
For me, 2023, I graduated my community college with my associate's degree in business administration, and now I'm at my university and I'm getting my bachelor's degree in accounting. So nothing really too much new for me besides still going to school and also working on my residential cleaning business. So these past couple months, I've hired 3 employees. So that's pretty much the highlight for me. Just graduating college and then also focus on scaling my residential cleaning business. So where have we been? So to start, let's start off with this year because this year had a lot going on.
Yeah.
So yeah, April 26, 2026 is when I proposed to Antonio. Yep. So I was pretty nervous, but everything worked out for the better, and had all our family and friends there, and we took some pictures. We had a nice violinist, and also some videography and a camera crew. So like that was like one of the biggest events starting this year off.
So the proposal happened on the day of our anniversary. We're like 5 years in now, going on 6. But having that day.
On this day, 5 years ago, we first met. And on this day, 5 years later, I want to ask you, will you marry me?
Yes. It was a nice venue and stuff. The violinist was nice. I think she played like a Nicki Minaj song. That was nice. And then like both all had like our family there. Well, my family there, his family there, and so everyone came. It was like just a nice turnout. And then after that, we went out to eat, and then I think that was about it for that night. Then like right after that, I was graduating from nursing school, so.
Antonio Alexander Ward Jr.
Whoa!
Jordan Danielle Wyrick. Julia Catherine Yates.
That graduation was like cool. It was kind of fast. Honestly, I just wanted the diploma. I didn't really care for the graduation, but it was still nice to have, like, to celebrate, like, because it was a celebrated program, so it was just nice to be there with, like, all my nursing friends and all of that stuff.
So I already had the plan of proposing to Antonio. Like I believe I got the idea like in February. So I had like 2 months to plan it. Cause I was already going to propose that year, but then like he was already telling me about how his friends that were in his nursing class were already getting proposed to, and how they were already like getting married and stuff like that.
Yeah, like, a lot of them was, like, out the door, married or about to be out the door.
Yeah. So he was already like just being surrounded by people that were getting married and also like being engaged too. So I'm like, okay, April 26th is the day we met, and that's like our anniversary. So I'm like, okay, that would be like the perfect day to do it. And mind you, his friends, they were already telling him like, oh yeah, it's gonna happen for you. You're gonna get proposed to. You're gonna get engaged. Yada yada yada.
Yeah, they were more confident than I was.
Yeah, but he had no clue. He had no idea. So I was just telling him like, no, we gotta just wait till next year. I don't think we're ready yet. This is not the time. I'm still in school. I was just like basically trying to let him know like, okay, we're not getting married this year. So he was kind of like cool with it. Like, was you cool with it?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't care. I didn't. I was never in a. I was never in a rush to get proposed to or married.
Okay.
Because I mean, we've been together for 5 years, so I was never in a rush.
Yeah, but for me, it was like, okay, it's time. Plus, I'm like, okay, he's about to become a nurse, and we supposed to be trying to get like a house.
That's a lot of money.
I mean, I had to lock that bag down. So I mean, hey, I had to do what I had to do. But yeah. Plus we were like just close. It's been 5 years. I'm like I feel like it's time. We like were already like we've been supposed to get like I guess get engaged or something like that, but we were in school and it was like kind of like not the perfect time for us to do that. So we were kind of like, okay, let's just wait. So like I feel like this is like the perfect time because he was actually graduating and he was going to start working. I was going to still be in school, of course, but I just feel like it would be the best point in time to do it right, like at that moment. Plus, we were like planning to get in the house in the summer, so I feel like proposing, then getting the house just made sense and it all aligned at the same time. Oh yeah.
So yeah, after the proposal and after graduation, I was applying to jobs. My first job, as a nurse, I worked in the emergency department. I worked there for about like 5 to 6 ish months. Overall, it was okay. It wasn't the best job, but it was good experience. The job itself really wasn't bad. It was just the environment that really did it for me. So during that whole process, I was at work and I was at work. He was in school, and then we were both searching for like houses and stuff like that because during this time, rent was going up, and I wasn't paying like excessive amounts of money. Like they were like, mind you, rent originally was like $1,000 or something, close to like maybe 1,100, maybe 1,100. But rent was going from like 1,100 all the way to like $200, $1,300. So it just kept increasing. So it's like we kind of made the decision to start searching for a home.
Plus, like they weren't doing like no in like upgrades or anything like that. So like we were every year like the rent would go up, but it would be no upgrades. And like they only did like that one upgrade was like paint the hallway. Like that was literally it.
In the door.
And mind you, like our water kept getting stopped up. Like the bathtub water was always like getting stopped up. The sink started to get stopped up. Like it just was like the plumbing was so terrible. And we talked to a leasing lady about it, and she was like, "Oh, it's something that we need to do. Yada yada yada. It's like a build up." But it was like no solution to that. Like she didn't say like, "Okay, we're working on it." Yada yada yada. It was just this is the issue. So I'm like, yeah, I think it's time to go. Plus, we was already wanting to like get a. Well, I was trying to already convince him to get a house after the apartment in the beginning, but he wanted to get another apartment. But I was letting him know like this is like will be like the best financial decision for us to get this house because we can flip it. Basically, this will be like our first rental property after we leave. We can Airbnb this house out. Like just getting this house was going to start our financial journey, like just putting us on a good path financially. So that's was like, okay, it's best to get a house after this apartment.
Right.
So yeah,
the title.
Yeah.
Well, the sign.
Yeah.
But while I was like working, I was like on orientation and stuff. We searched for a house. It took us like typically the house process takes like 3 months.
Yeah.
I feel like we expedited it. It took us like a month and a half to 2 months. But we eventually like found the house after like putting in offers on like 3 different other houses, and like these houses were like going for like 130K, 120K, like so they were coming in there with like a bag of like 130K cash and like, oh, I want the house. So it took it off the market for like a lot of us.
So of course they're gonna take the cash offer. Like who wouldn't take the cash offer?
Yeah. So we are like here. We found the house. I have I also like since we got this house, I kind of relocated my whole job out here. So like now I work on a step down ICU unit, and then I also do like other things on the side, and that's kind of where like we are now with like life. But those like 4 years, like we're just like really busy with like us being on our grind and stuff, and I was like really kind of focused more so on school rather than other adventures, like stuff like that. I want to finish everything out. So
I started my residential cleaning business 2 years ago, June 2022, and it's been doing pretty good. So the reason why I started it is because I believe me and my friends, we were all in the Airbnb, and the owner came in, and me and the owner he was doing something, I think cleaning wise, because the cleaner had called off or something like that, so he had to come in and clean. And so me and the owner was talking for a minute, and he was talking about how he need cleaners and stuff like that for his property. And I don't know, we were just talking, and he just sparked the idea for me to open my own cleaning business. So I was like, when I left the Airbnb, I researched more into becoming a cleaner, and I found out more information about it, and found out it was profitable. So that's when I started my cleaning business. Plus, I'm already like an OCD type of person. I like to clean, so okay, that's really nothing to me. So then I started my cleaning business, and 2 years later, it's been doing pretty good. My first year, I know I think I made around $8,000. My second year, 10,000, and then this year I'm on track to make around 40,000. So it's been doing pretty good as the years goes on, and as I've been getting more experience within the cleaning industry. Yeah, and then over the summer, I also did like a full time internship. Plus, I was going to school full time as well in the summer. So it was kind of like very busy for me, and plus I had to also work on my residential cleaning company. Um, I got accepted for a full time internship. I believe I found out earlier, like I believe May or so, and then it started in June. I found out like probably a little bit earlier, like probably April, and then the internship started in June. So I know I need to hire somebody for my cleaning company because I had a lot of work coming in, and I feel like if I'm doing this full time, this internship full time, plus doing school full time, it's like there's no way I can kind of do these cleanings. So that's when I decided to um, just hire. Like I decided to hire somebody. So I hired a girl. She's like 19. She goes to a community college as well, and she's been pretty consistent. She's been doing pretty good. So I hired her in July, I believe. Yep, I hired her in July, and she's still with the company today. And so over the summer, that took a lot of responsibility off my plate just by having someone to do those cleanings, and I could just focus on my full time internship and also focus on my schoolwork. Um, and then after I like in September, I hired someone else to also help with the business, and they've been pretty good and pretty consistent, and she's been pretty doing pretty good, but she quit I think like a month later. Her other job was asking for like getting her more hours or something of the sort. So she decided to go, but she left the company on good terms. So if she wanted to come back, she'd have to come back if she wanted to. And I recently just hired someone else in October, and it's an older lady. She's been doing pretty good within the business. I really like her cleaning, so she's been doing pretty good. So currently, I have 2 employees, and I'm hoping to hire more before the year is over.
So basically, this channel is like a whole rebranding from what we did
Mm-hmm.
before.
Yeah.
Cause we tried the YouTube thing out before when we were like in a small cubicle, and it was a good time and it was good, but we want to change directions basically, cause like we represent more and we got like a lot more things going
Yeah.
on and stuff like that.
Plus,
So
we're like younger, and it's
yeah,
like we're like more mature and older
yeah,
now, and we just know where we're trying to go, know what we're
yeah.
trying to do.
You kind of got a path and you gotta
Mm-hmm.
like stay on the path and stick to it, but. So we're called Dinks Millionaires because Dinks is dual income, no kids. We don't have any kids. We have a dog now, but I mean we're dog dads. But like
Yeah.
that's not a high financial responsibility compared to like an
Yeah.
actual child, like human child. But the whole point is that it's called Dinks Millionaire because we're dual income, no kids, and our goals is to be not millionaires, but just to be wealthy. But wealth brings millions, then that's what it brings.
Yeah.
But that's the whole idea of like the name and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We really want to bring to this channel a lot of like inspiration and stuff for like gays or just anyone. Like you don't have to be gay people, but like just anyone around that's like looking for like inspiration from like two black like men that are like
Mm-hmm.
in different fields. Like I'm in healthcare, he's in business and stuff like that, and we want to just like be inspirational, but
Yeah.
also spread awareness like with finances and just like our careers,
Traveling, investing,
yeah, and just our life.
Yeah.
So like we have a lot of ideas we want to bring to this channel when it comes to like these
Mhm.
millionaires and stuff like that, and then just gotta stick on the journey.
Yeah. So you really don't get to see like a lot of like individuals like young gay couple our age in like early 20s and like actually just on the path to success, I would say. So it was like we really started this channel to like just document our growth and our journey, and also like he said, just give inspiration to the younger individuals who are interested in the same thing that we're interested in, like just becoming millionaires, investing, traveling,
Yeah, just be interested in like financial
just
freedom.
interested in financial freedom
You don't
overall.
see a lot of us
Yeah.
on like platforms like Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, whatever. You don't see a lot of people like us. And when you do see people like us, no offense to anyone's hustle, but it's not the same type of grind or hustle. It's a different avenue. It's always fashion or like trying to be like the next celebrity type stuff, or it's other things like explicit, like basically selling explicit content. Whereas like you don't see a lot of representation of people that are going on like this financial journey path in like a different way that's not overly showing yourself or just overly like seeking aspirations to just be that celebrity status. Like we're like normal college students that's
also in a healthy relationship. That's not showing toxicity and stuff like that. Like I just feel like we just need more, a healthy. You're seeing a healthy relationship and two minds coming together and like actually building and grinding for a life that we're trying to create. For ourselves and our future kids. So
you can expect a lot from this channel. I will say like we would like to definitely focus on like our house, because like this is like our like starter home and it's like our baby home, but like this isn't our long term, this isn't our like life home or like long term home. Like we really plan to like trick this house out essentially. Like
so we did a lot of home improvements on the home already, but we still want to do more just to increase the value of the home and just to be able to put it on different platforms to generate income, passive income.
So, just like to close out this video, I guess, kind of, and like to just give y'all guys a sneak peek or a glimpse of like what's to really come with this channel is definitely like lifestyle videos, financial videos, like breaking out our finances from like my nursing career, his cleaning business, and then any other adventures that we plan to bring to the table in the future. Definitely a lot of home or house improvement videos, because we want to show you guys like how this house first originally started out compared to how our vision has like taken place on the home. So you can definitely see like content like that here, and then definitely obviously like relationship content. We're gonna have like a lot of time just sitting on this couch and just really just talking about like life or anything that comes to mind and like that's interesting. So definitely stay tuned for more content. Thank you guys for watching. We definitely plan to like start pushing out this like YouTube content like around our schedule and stuff, and we also like plan like just tackle other like avenues for like more people to see us and just for more people to like get our message across and stuff like that. So definitely stay tuned for more videos, and we'll see you guys later. And I recognize when I see you, I really want you. Hit the club for you. Light skin got you,